I hereby command you. Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened or dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go.
A white female pulls out a gun on a delivery worker, another woman, put her up for a mask because she said, well, she was in fear. So a white woman points a gun at a black newspaper driver. This was in South Carolina. Mary Holmes followed, pointed a gun at a black newspaper delivery driver. Holmes believed the worker was staking out the neighborhood and didn't belong there. She told the police as she pointed the gun at the woman delivering newspapers out of fear for her life, the report says. The driver was making deliveries in Spartanburg early in the morning, September 6th at about 2:30 a.m. per the reports. The victim saw Ms. Holmes eyeballing her while she was making her drop-offs, according to the reports citing the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office. When the woman was about to leave the area, Ms. Holmes approached her, asking if she needed help. She reportedly turned her down and told her no. The woman continued to deliver newspapers as she was being followed, but soon became fearful that the woman would confront her on a dead-end road. So she made a U-turn on a nearby road and was then allegedly confronted by Holmes again, who pulled out a gun, pointed it at her, according to the report. However, according to the reports, the magazine dropped and the woman immediately tried to get away. So this is sloppy criminal work. So the magazine drops out the gun. This is a getaway opportunity. Holmes' partner also called 911 to inform them about her following the woman. She told police that she was frightened after seeing the delivery driver's vehicle, which, quote, didn't belong there, end quote. Mary Elizabeth Holmes, 32, has now been charged with one count of pointing and presenting firearms at a person. Some jurisdictions call that menacing, all right? According to an arrest warrant from the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office. She was released on a $5,000 cash bond with an order of no contact, okay? We found out, obviously, this is not a first run in. Holmes was previously arrested for a violent 2011 strong arm robbery. Okay, now, here's where the detective needs to step in. Well, madam, you were arrested in 2011 for robbery. And it's 2:30 a.m. in the morning. You're following someone who clearly is a newspaper delivery person. You have a gun, you point the gun at the person, and we're supposed to believe you're not trying to commit another robbery. So we give you the benefit of the doubt. At 2:26 a.m., she pushed her way into the Spartanburg apartment and proceeded to attack two people inside, according to an incident report on record. Police say she also grabbed the man in the apartment by his hair, slung him to the ground, pulled him out the door, twisting his back after he had shattered his vertebrae earlier that year. He was already pretty defenseless. While he was on the ground, Ms. Holmes decided to go ahead and help herself to his cash from his wallet. Also took his cell phone, according to the report on record. She received 30 days probation and a fine for pleading guilty to assault and battery. Third-degree court records show. Well, isn't that something? Ben, thoughts?
First of all, blonde white ladies named Elizabeth Holmes seem to always be trouble. I'm surprised she didn't also try to get the person to invest in her miracle cure blood taking Theranos company.
Yes.
I mean, my goodness, this woman, what a pain, what a horrible person. You see somebody, as you said, clearly delivering papers. Does she not know what newspapers are? I understand it's a dying field, but you're throwing, what does she think? This person keeps giving gifts to the neighborhood, throwing these little these little dog bone shaped things towards people's houses. It's called the news, lady. And to follow this person who's clearly out doing a job and to pull a gun, I mean, it reeks exactly of Ice-T and Skittles, if you ask me. It is disgusting to pull out a weapon on someone doing their job. Nobody is in heaven delivering newspapers at 2:30 a.m. They're not living out their dream job. They're doing what they can to make ends meet. And I hope that the law comes down on this person in the harshest way possible. I just hope that we start and then continue to punish these people that are racially motivated in their hatred, in their animus towards fellow human beings so hard that even those who retain some sort of racial animus don't ever act on it for fear of repercussions through the legal system, because you're never gonna get all racism out of society, unfortunately. We can improve on that, but we can step up the enforcement of the law and make sure that these people do not continue to terrorize innocent human beings doing their job. That's the hope we got.
Very well said, very well said.